Hey guys, I'm sitting here and I'm by the water and I'm thinking about how I don't want to escape samsara. I think that desire is not always suffering, and I want to stop thinking about myself, and I don't care about my own enlightenment. I don't care about my own inner peace. I care about going out and actually doing shit. And I think that spirituality is inherently narcissistic, and I don't want to think about myself anymore. I want to throw that out the window. I'm at a point in my life where I'm content with myself and with my surroundings. I'm incredibly grateful. I have amazing friends. I have the most wise and gentle fiance. And he's great, and I'm very grateful for my family as well. And I think desire is not bad. Why is desire the root of all suffering? If I want to go to Germany for my master's degree in religious studies, and then I want to come back to the States with my fiance and settle down in South Carolina, and I want to have somewhere between 4 to 7 kids, and why? I don't think the chase, the thrill, and God, the passion of that, I don't think that's, I don't know, there's something about that there's no way that's bad. There's no way that's suffering. I guess it's like resistance to reality because, I want it and I'm not accepting the here and now, but I am. It's a journey. It's an awesome journey, and I don't know, I guess none of you people have seen what I used to be like, but some crazy shit went down, guys. And now I'm happy, and I have nothing to complain about. Oh my god, nothing. And I'm happy and I'm content, and I don't think I need Buddhism anymore. I don't think I need spirituality. I think it's way too self-centered. I think that it made me only think about myself, and maybe that's just my specific human error, but I think that I feel like I talk about this all the time. But so it's I'm I love life, and I love wanting things, and I think there's so much beauty in having a want and it's being satisfied. It's so human, and I think that erasing all desire, apart from the fact that it's impossible, the Buddha still ate food, the Buddha still got hungry, the enlightened man still shits. I've been saying that for a while because it's given me a world of peace. I don't want to be perfect and uninvolved in the world. I want to be out there, and I want to be living, and I want, shut up. But, actually, no, I'm not gonna shut up, because I think wanting is awesome, and I think that, I don't know, there's a lot of things that saved my life as far as Buddhism is concerned, and pragmatism, but all of that was just a matter of logic. Why, I don't know, I got over so many of my demons by just thinking through it, and now I'm at a point where I don't need to not care anymore. I want to be involved in life, and I love loving things, and I love wanting things, and I don't want to think about myself anymore. Nothing's about me. Literally nothing's about, look at how beautiful this is, guys. It's so beautiful, and I think spirituality, whichever way you go about it, whether it's through Buddhism or Taoism, or even just Western spirituality, New Age stuff, I love it all. It did so much for me, radical change. But now I'm at a point where I'm I don't want to just let go of all resistance. I think that there's, and this is why I've been getting into Nietzsche more, there's such an awesome, almost holiness to resistance, because that means that you're growing. And I think that complete surrender and letting go is a myth. I think I'll leave it at that. And I think that I don't know if you're watching this and you have these expectations of like, you know, wanting to completely erase, you know, all that stuff, and you want to just live entirely free and without resistance, and you want to be Christ consciousness, or you want to be like the Buddha, or you want to be like one with the universe. All that jargon, I throw it out the window. If it's helping you, that's beautiful, but I think the expectation of perfection or beating yourself up because there's wanting in life, and, you know, God forbid you're human, and samsara can actually be nirvana, and I don't know, just some other random Pinterest quote, I don't know, like, I don't know, I think I don't know what kind of, like, oh God, look at these geese, they're so cute. They're so cute. I wish they weren't, like, aggressive. I would want to touch them. I have a thing where whenever I see something in nature, I need to, like, touch it. It hasn't hurt me yet, but it might, because I've gotten into the habit of, like, touching snakes and stuff. And I don't think that's very wise, because I don't know anything about snakes. Especially not identifying them. Anyway, I'm throwing everything that I learned out the window. I said I was gonna leave it at that a while ago, but I love to talk, so I'm still talking. I'm throwing everything I learned out the window. I think spirituality is awesome. It gets you to a certain point, and then you have to just take that weight off your back, and you gotta keep flying. At that point, keep running. Maybe it's holding you back. Hello. I want to be in the world, and I want to be involved, and I want and I want to suffer, because that's awesome. And I think, I don't know, I feel like so much of spirituality is telling you that there's like this inherent like unholiness of the body. I guess that's because so much of like all spirituality is derived from like Hindu metaphysics and stuff like that. And like the idea of karma and everything. And I think everything is so awesome, dude. I think there's nothing wrong in just, I don't know, I've said my piece. And I'm at peace, and I love nature, and I love the fact that I like to buy expensive things. I'm here with my Coach bag, and I love, look at this. Ooh, I'm like flexing at this point, that's embarrassing, but I like living, and yeah, that's it. I don't know if this resonated with like anyone, or if I'm like out here alone, but I guess, you know, subscribing doesn't negatively affect you at all, and it positively impacts me greatly, so maybe do that. And I salute the divinity in you, sincerely. I found God in the strangest places, especially not through classical spirituality. So, yeah, I guess I'll leave with that, and that time I mean it. Okay. Bye.